Hey guys, it's Ep43 and welcome back to episode 43 of my Leeds United career mode. Now today, we've got plenty of games to get on with. In fact, I think there's only about 8 left in this season, so we might get about half of them done in this episode, hopefully. We'll quickly just take a look at the schedule. But whilst I'm showing you that, before I get into this episode, if you could go hit 25 likes on this video and also go subscribe, that'll be absolutely fantastic if you haven't already. That'd be really appreciated. But basically, now that the half-term holidays have come to an end, that means that uploads are going to be slightly less frequent and slightly shorter. Basically because I don't have as much time. The next couple of weeks are a little bit hectic for me because I've got mocks and things like that, but then it should simmer down a little bit. But I think, in the next couple of weeks, you might have to bear with me in terms of uploads. There might not be that many each week. In fact, I might struggle, to be honest. There might be some filler videos, as I call them, where they're just a bit quicker and easier to get out. Unfortunately, that's just going to be the way it is. However, this Leeds career mode, we might actually get to a point where I can get quite a few episodes out of this one, because we're going into the summer transfer window soon at the end of this season, obviously. So that might be a case of I might actually be able to get out some Leeds career mode stuff. But the Leicester one, even though I've just launched it, it might be that I can't get as longer episodes out. I can hopefully still get episodes out, but they might be even under 10 minutes potentially. So you'll have to bear with me on that. Hopefully, guys, still stay with me. That'd be really appreciated if you could do that. But let's go on with this episode now and get on with the game against CSKA in Moscow, who are in the quarterfinals along with us, obviously. And that's the team that I've gone with. Hopefully, it's going to be enough to beat them. But before I get on with the game, I just quickly wanted to mention the Watford game, the Leeds-Watford match. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, obviously, and I'll read and reply as usual. We didn't really have that much threat going forward. Dicaro was probably our best player, to be honest, in terms of attacking. We were always going to have to do a lot of defending, but not a bad performance. It was okay. I mean, we were never going to win the match, but we could have possibly taken them for a replay if we hadn't got so unlucky with that Scott Wootton one, which arguably you could say it was Silvestri's fault because he was too far off his line and didn't come get it. But yeah, like I say, let me know in the comments what you thought about that game, and I'll read and reply as usual. Here we go. Can we get ourselves into the next round, or get ourselves some away goals to help us in the second leg, which will be at home? And I think I'll probably sim the second leg, or it does depend, obviously, how we get on in this game. I'm hoping, though, to get a couple of away goals, so we're not under pressure going into the home match, and therefore we can probably just sim it, let's hope anyway. Defenders are messing about with it here, and we nearly nabbed it off them with NG. They've been passing it around the back quite a bit of this match so far. Akin Thieves nearly given it to us a couple of times, but again, we were able to put them under pressure, and hopefully we'll nick the ball off them in a minute or two. Lewis Cook has won it back. Now then, we've got Alex Mowat, who's probably going to have a shot here. Alex Mowat, oh, it goes in! What a strike that is! 28 minutes in, Alex Mowat on his favoured left foot, into the top left-hand corner. Decent strike from long range. And we'll win this game 1-0, got ourselves an away goal. That's why he's in the team. He's not very good at pressing the ball, which isn't really ideal in this sort of game. But I put him in there anyway because he was fully fit and I wanted to try him out. And that's the reason why he's in our team, because he has brilliant long shots and he's given us the lead 1-0. Oh, they're giving it straight to us from kick-off. Gray, can he make it 2-0? And he has done, straight from kick-off. 2 minutes later. Really poor pass from one of the midfielders, just put it straight into the path of Demarai Gray, who has been absolutely brilliant for us in the start of this game. And yeah, that was just an easy finish in the end. 1 versus 2, and yet the defender still couldn't cope with him. Not good enough defending, turns inside, and a nice little finesse into the right hand corner, 2-0. Alex Mowat, he's picked out Lewis Cook, who's made a brilliant run through. Now then, Lewis Cook, oh, good save from Akin Thieves, out for a corner just before half time. Do you know, it looks like we've dominated them, but it has actually been more of an even match than the scoreline suggests so far. They had probably their best chance of the game towards the start of the match, and actually they probably should have scored from their header. I think it was Musa's header, but he didn't quite get it on target. They have had quite a few chances though themselves, and that is it for the first half. I'm going to keep the team exactly the same, and I'll probably make some changes maybe 15 minutes into this second half. Oh, we found NG again! This time he's one-on-one with the keeper, and it's a good save. He's spraying himself well. It was a tricky angle, and he's messed that one up with the touch. Is it a corner? Oh, it's still a corner. We'll take that. We'll have Alex Mowat taking it, though. Hopefully give us a bit of an in-swinger. Someone get a head on it, maybe. No, okay. Went straight to their guy. Oh, no. Gonzalez is away. Will he score, though? He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. This has happened many times. But I'll tell you what, he nearly scored it. Was saved by Butland, and we're still winning 2-0. Okay, time to make some changes. I'm going to rest some players now because we have some important league games to play. So Garcia is going to come on for Alex Moore, who's obviously going to get a little bit tired now. We're also going to bring on Sandro, and we're going to take off NG and bring on Gray, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to kind of rest some of our main players, make sure that they're ready for the league matches. Because we are still challenging in the league, remember. We're not going to win the league, I don't think. I don't think we can now, mathematically. But we are certainly trying to get into a higher position, so we need to rest some players now. Bridge cut through to Sandro. They don't have many back in defence. Sandro's still got it. Across to Andre Gray, and he finishes it off 3-0. We've capitalised from really poor defending, really. They've started throwing loads of players up, as they usually do towards the end of the game, in order to try and scrape out a goal. But we've managed to get ourselves a third goal, and that means we probably will sim the next leg, because we've got 3 away goals now, so we are pretty secure, no matter how many they score, really. I can't see them scoring any more than 3 themselves, so we should be fine now, but there's 18 minutes left, and hopefully we can just see out the rest of the game. What a ball that is. Straight to their man, he's not offside, he's played into the middle, and that pretty much sums up their performances inside our box. They've been absolutely shocking with some of their chances that they've not taken, and that's another example of it, really. Could have done better and should have absolutely done better from that position. And that is it, we've won the game 3-0, 3 away goals for us, which is absolutely brilliant. That helps us out going into the second leg, obviously. But now let's move on to the next match, which might be the second leg of this one, I can't quite remember. Before we get into the next match against Liverpool, this is the league table. Liverpool are in the relegation places, which is the reason why I'm probably going to sim this game, also down to the fact we are at home as well. Little bit risky. Liverpool could get relegated here. Even if they beat us, they're 2 points off safety if they beat us. Currently 5 points off Crystal Palace at the moment, though. Liverpool could be relegated here. That's mad. Cannot believe that. But if we look further up the league, you'll see Bournemouth there. Villa are in 9th as well, so they're doing quite well. Newcastle in 7th. Man City in 6th. There we are, though, in 5th place. And we've got a game in hand, so if we do beat Liverpool, we fly up the league table to 2nd place. Bearing in mind, obviously, Spurs have got a game in hand as well, so they could easily go top if they were to win. But yeah, we've got, obviously, to have a look at what we're going to do in this game. I think we are going to sim it, though. Usually I wouldn't, but since Liverpool have only won 7 games this season, I think I'm going to. But I'm just a little bit not really too sure. They are obviously a good team still. I think we are going to sim it, though. I'll quickly change around the team and I'll be back in a second. Okay, this is the team that's going to be playing against Liverpool. It's not a very good team compared to my usual side. So we've got Bulland in goals, you'd expect. Berardi and Kara just about start in this team, even though they are a little bit low in energy. Smith also starts, though, in defence, with Gomez coming up against his former club. Calvin Phillips starts in midfield alongside Dele Alli. That's not too bad, that partnership. Obviously, Calvin Phillips could be a higher overall, but Dele Alli should be fine there. Garcia centre attacking mid, Sandro on the left, Pataka on the right, and then up front Andre Gray. So that's the bench. A lot of key players missing in this game. I'm hoping, though, with Butland in goal and a couple of other decent players starting, we might just have enough here. I'd probably take a draw, to be honest, even though they are in the relegation places. Look at that, they've lost to Villa, drawn to Swansea, drawn to Sunderland. They've not been playing very well. Mainly because they got Bogdan in goal, and is that Laurie, or however you pronounce it, Laurie, in centre-back. Saying that, Ibe's just gone and got them a goal. They've also got Jose Enrique at the back, so yeah, they are looking a little bit frail. Pogba's on the bench, bit of a strange one, but we are losing this game, and there is about 30 minutes left of this match, so very strange one this. I don't think that's Paul Pogba. Andre Gray gets one back, that's 1-1. We'll take a draw. Take a draw to sit back. No, Sturridge has scored, and that was with 7 minutes left. We lost the game 2-1. Yeah, not great. Sturridge came off the bench and scored. But yes, not the greatest of results. That is actually Paul Pogba, I think, at Liverpool. I'm sure I've seen that transfer go through at some point. We did lose the game, though. I suppose it helps make things a little bit more realistic in the title race. We were obviously going to drop points. I mean, we've only just come up from the Championship, so we're not really realistically going to win the league, are we? We'll wait until next season, hopefully, to do that. Let's move on now to play development, and we'll go ahead with these 5 players, hopefully get them up in overall, if not attributes. Let's see, yeah, just attributes. Loopy going up there, quite a few. Ball control of Alex Mort's going up nicely as well. Butler moves closer to 81, and hopefully he'll get there in the next few weeks. Cook's getting closer to 77 as well, which will put him on the same overall as Bridcut. Okay, so I decided to scout Ben Chilwell, who obviously got at my Leicester City career mode at the moment. He's 70 overall currently on this one. His pace looks really good. He actually looks technically a very good player. 20 years old as well, so I'm going to add him to our shortlist, maybe bring him in for Leeds during the summer. I don't usually like to have a crossover of players on 2 different career modes, but he's actually gone out on loan from a Leicester City one. I think to Bradford City, might be wrong on that one, but he's definitely gone out on loan anyway. And Matic is heading for the exit door. Maybe one to look out for. Could I get him on the Chief, maybe, in the summer? Probably not. Let's move on now to simming the CSK Moscow match. We're just going to do it through the calendar, hopefully get ourselves more realistic results. We're through because we're against Man United in the semi-finals. We won that game 1-0, so 4-0 on aggregate. That's nice and easy for us by the looks of it. And yeah, we've got the semi-finals now against Man United. Wow, what a big game that's going to be against our rivals. Prize money, 720 grand, we will happily take that. And about the last cup match, boss is great, blah, 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 I'm still in your plans, a wonderful way to bow out. Yes, he will be playing in the final, Emil Heskey. Whether he starts, I'm not too sure yet, but he'll be playing in some of the finals if we have any to play in. But yeah, Man United are in the Europa League. Wow, they've got to the semi-final of the Europa League as well. That's a surprise considering the recent result against the Danish team. But now on to player drills yet again. It's that time of the week. Seems to be on very quick, these player drills. Come around so quickly in each of these episodes. We've got Loopy again, 59 overall now, so very good. Cook's moving very close to 77 overall. That should happen the next week or two. And we should hopefully have him becoming a proper established Premier League player based on that overall. Okay, here we go. We are going to sim. Oh, I don't like doing this, but I'm going to have to do it to fit it into the episode because I don't have enough time to play one. But we are going to sim the away leg of the semi-final against Man United, and then we're going to play the home leg in order to hopefully do enough in that leg to get us through to the final. Yeah, this could go quite badly, but sorry about this. I've kind of got to do it in order to fit it in the episode, otherwise the episode ends here. But yeah, we are going to sim the game against Man United. Can we get ourselves a result? Oh, okay, we've got ourselves an away goal. We'll take that. 1-1 against Man United. Wow, we will take that. Player injured though, and that's only Coward out for 3 days, so that's absolutely fine. He'll be okay for the next leg. We're currently 3 points behind Arsenal though in 5th place. That probably takes us maybe out of the title race now. Not that I really thought we were after it anyway. We were a bit of a Leicester City, to be honest. I was playing it down throughout most of the season. But yeah, I think 7 points off Man United, it'll be a tough ask, and I don't really think that we'll do it this season. But there's 5 games left, possible 15 points. That could put us on, what, 72? Is that right, that maths? Yeah, I think that's 72. So it's not a great amount of points, really, is it, for winning the title, 72. But yeah, I think we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully get into the Champions League places above Arsenal, but we'll have to wait and see how we get on. West Ham now. Yet again, don't have enough time to play the match, so we are going to have to sim it again. But that's just the way it is, sadly, at the moment. I did say at the start of the episode that I wouldn't have enough time to have such longer episodes like I've had in recent weeks. But yeah, let's see how we get on now against West Ham, and then we'll sim up to the Man United game, but we'll play it in the next episode. How do we get on against West Ham? Oh, we lost the game 1-0. Wow, that's not good for us. Dropped another 3 points. Is it collapsing now, our title race? I mean, to be honest, we've just got promoted. We were never going to easily cruise to the title, were we? So our maximum points now are 69, I think. I'm pretty sure in that. Which isn't great considering I think Man United are already on 65, was it, something? So yeah, not a great result for us, that one against West Ham. We'll quickly take a look, though, if it'll let me change to the different one. We're 6th. We're now 3 points behind Chelsea and Man City, and we're now 10 points behind Man United. So we can get a possible, what, 12 points? So we can still win the league, but we need Man United to only draw 1 game and lose the rest of their matches for the season. Not really going to happen unless we demolish them in that Champions League game and they lose all the morale or something like that, which I doubt will happen. But I'm still hoping for top 4. That was really the aim, I suppose, going into this season, so it's not going to be a failure at all. It's only our first season in the Premier League, so we don't really even have a Premier League side yet. I'm waiting to try and build it in the summer, obviously with Yaya Toure coming in, Berahino. But more positive news here, though. Cook does go up to 77 overall, as we expected this week. But yeah, I'm hoping to try and build a more of a Premier League side this summer to try and actually win the Premier League at the end of this third season. Let's sum up to the Man United game. That will be it for this episode. Sorry that I've only managed to play one game in the episode, but like I've been saying throughout, I'm running out of time a little bit here to make the episodes, so that's just the way it is for the next week or two. But that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you do know this, then please hit the thumbs up button, and also go ahead and subscribe as well. It'd be absolutely fantastic if we could go and hit 25 likes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.